Hey, this is the Big Hardcore Gamer, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to beat the Reborn and the Dragon Emperor boss fight. So I've got Elf Siphon on, which is basically so that the last hit of a light combo will regain a little bit of health, and I've put a lot of skill points into the axe. This is going to be the first boss video you see me do where I'm actually using the axe. I usually don't like to use it because it's quite slow, but this one it actually worked out in my favor because it causes quite a lot of damage and the boss we're fighting isn't that fast anyway. So I've got increased damage, benediction, well at 4 health, backstab attacks recover a small amount of health as well, and Skyborn might increase its potency of discipline skills over time. Alright, so for the armor, you just want to select any armor you've got which has good blunt damage mitigation, and you want the pendant that lets you take less damage when the enemy does like a roar or scream, because this boss will actually do that. So I'm using the flame temperance. I'm just going to wait for him to do this leap and attack. I'm going to dodge out of the way, and then I'm going to do the Empyrean Crash. My advice to you is only use that one when it's charged up. Don't do the don't activate it when it's not fully charged up, because then you'll go through the wind up animation, whereas if it's already charged up, she'll just do a leap into the sky and then crash down on them. So I'm using that. I'm using my my spell as well. That leap is very easy to dodge, and you won't always try and end up around the back or to the side of him. Right, so this move here, that's basically a two-hit attack. So it got me the first hit, and then I dodged out of the way before it could do the second one. That is the second hit. Now, my temperance has run out. I'm not going to activate it again because I'm saving them for the second stage of the fight. But I'm just going to keep doing the Empyrean Crash. Right, and the Reborn is done. So now we come to the second stage of the fight, which is a bit trickier. To be honest with you, I beat this by literally by the skin of my teeth. Right, this is a tough one. You can actually call in assistance as well, but I'm trying to do all of these bosses without using any summons. I've been doing pretty well so far. So with all these guys, I'm showing you how to do it if you don't want to. If you don't want to use the summons. But yeah, this part of the fight, man, this dude's a dickhead. He really is a dickhead. Right, so to start off with, at the beginning of the fight, don't worry about him. So if you're like me and you've died previously on attempts, just go and pick up your souls, man. Go and pick up your red ember, red mercury, sorry. Right, and you want to keep your distance, so just run back towards the edge of the screen of the arena, because that giant sun or whatever it is, if you're outside of the blast radius, you'll be alright. As you can see, it sent like a projectile my way, but because I'm so far back, I can actually see the direction it's coming, and it's easier to just move out of the way. So now I'm using one of my temperance again, because I want to burn through this bitch as quickly as possible. Right, so the reason why I went for the axe, as well as it doing good amounts of damage, that leap is very useful in this fight to like close in on him. That was that wind up I was telling you about. Right, so at this part of the fight, I was using my spell, and then later on I realized that my spell wasn't doing shit. So, so that internal flame, I think it's called. Don't even bother with it on this part of the fight. It ain't gonna do shit. It's not gonna touch him. And make sure you got your healing items stacked up as well. Right, when he does this, move out of the radius, because if you look at Wuchang's health bar, it was actually sucking off, pause, some of her health, right? And recharging his health. So basically what I'm doing is just trying to get behind him and trying my best to dodge these attacks, but as you can see I'm not successful most of the time. But if you can stay like towards the back of him, you will take less hits. I know it looks like I'm taking a lot of hits. On the previous attempts he was wiping me out with like a few shots, a few strikes. Obviously dodge these. Literally a paper cut could have killed me then. But yeah, this is how I did it. It's not perfect, but it will give you an idea. And you see this dickhead, he's draining my health and recharging this. And at this point I still haven't figured out that those spells aren't doing shit. And then I looked up at the health bar and I was like, oh, those spells really aren't doing nothing. Better stop doing that. So now, I've come to a stage now where I don't have any more healing items in my quick use inventory. So I've had to come in like this. And immediately got hit by like a big ball of ice, big block of ice. So let's go dodge those. I'm waiting for him to. Well, I didn't actually wait on this occasion. It's a good thing I didn't. Right, so him jump up in there is give me a little breather to go and put an healing item in my quick items. So I was using the desperation buns there. What I'd recommend is at the start of this second stage of the fight, just stock up on your healing items when he's throwing down the sun. Wherever it is, that's when you want to put your healing items in your quick items. So the reason why I'm backing up here is I'm waiting for my health to charge, and I walked into a friggin' electricity bolt, whatever it was. And it's a wrap. Like I said, I beat this boss by the skin of my teeth. This was a tough fight. This was a seriously tough fight. Right, so hope you found the video useful. If you did, please leave it a like. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and check out some other content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.